What is going on, guys? My name is Robert. In today's video, I'll be directing it towards people more on a beginner level. Anyone with even the slightest clue about investing in stocks will know what I'm about to talk about today. The stock market has this natural flow of buying and selling, which makes the price constantly go up and down. Now, I'm going to explain these two different types of markets and why they should matter to you. What's the difference between a bull market and a bear market? The answer impacts the reason a lot of people lose money in the market, including yourself, if you're not careful. To better explain my point, I'm going to go back to Stock Market 101 and cover some basic principles. What does a bull do when it attacks? It charges aggressively and it strikes upward with its horns. That's sort of the attitude that surrounds a bullish market, or a market that's trending upward. Strictly speaking, a bull market is when the price of the S&P 500 rises 20% above a previous 20% decline. Now that may be kind of confusing for beginners, but essentially that's pretty much how you define it. The price is moving in an upward direction. Bull markets are also characterized by the period of time it takes for these prices to rise. And this usually indicates that there's a strong economy and investors are optimistic and they're confident with where their money's going. With investors being confident, that pushes the market into an overall upward direction because more people are buying than selling. We've been in a bull market since the economy bottomed out during the financial crisis in 2009. We're actually in one of the longest bull markets in American history, which is why this video is important. If you've been steadily investing for the past 10 years, all you've known is profits and growth. It is always good to prepare for the worst, and that leads me to cover the bear market. A bear market is the exact opposite of a bull market. It is characterized as a period in which stocks are falling and the overall trend is downward. So technically, a bear market is defined as a period in which the S&P 500 is down 20% from a previous 20% high. So during a bear market, investors are pessimistic. They are looking to sell their investments, which leads to huge market sell-offs, and that leads to the overall trend heading in a downward direction. I'm bringing this video up right now because it's sort of relevant. All of 2018, the market has been in sort of this volatile state. This is important for beginner investors and for investors in general. They pay attention to these trends because it indicates the way that the market is headed, all based off of historical data. So if there's a clear downtrend in the market for a few years at a time, it's clear that you probably won't be seeing return right off the bat on your investment. I don't think it's a bad time to buy in a bearish market. I think it's actually a good time to buy because you're buying stocks and securities at a discounted price. Essentially, you're buying them for a lot less than what you would be if the price kept pushing higher and higher. The point is, it is always a good time to buy if you're investing for the long term. There's no way that you're going to know what happens tomorrow or the next week or in a month. There's no way for you to predict the future, no matter how good your technical analysis skills are, no matter how good of an analyst you are in general. But the important thing in this video is being able to identify these two markets and being able to invest along with them. Now, with day trading, it's different. I don't want to get into many details. Like I've mentioned in previous videos, you have the option to short sell. And when you day trade, you want to buy and sell with the way the market is trending. I'm going to go into an S&P 500 chart for you guys and show you essentially the breakdown of how candlesticks look in a bullish market. I think it's something that you guys should be paying close attention to. I think it's great to just sort of identify that in your mind. And now if you're in a conversation with someone and you happen to hear the phrase or the term come up, or if you see it written in an article online somewhere, you will be informed on what exactly it means. Here is sort of how I'm going to prove my point on this video, showing you guys the trend lines, showing you how a bear market and a bull market looks on the charts. Okay, so this is a candlestick chart. You identify a price action and you basically base your buying and selling decision off of these candlesticks. Let's take a closer look. You pretty much I don't want to go into detail on each candle. This is how traders base their entries and exits on their positions. By understanding a bearish market and a bullish market, I'm going to show you guys how it looks on a chart. Now, charts are very important. They're a big part of trading. This is how you identify your buying and selling positions. So what we see here is the S&P 500 index from the year 2008. As you guys can see here, the price is $666 per share of the S&P 500. Now, I mentioned that we've been in the longest bull run in US history, and I mean that because if you want to go from 2008 to present, I'm going to go slow here. You guys can see the price has just been going on a continuous uptrend. We've been on the longest bull run, like I said, in US history, and you guys can see that the price action moves up and down. I mean, you guys can honestly, you guys can make that, you guys can gauge that on your own. You don't have to be super smart to see that the price action has been continuously making, it hits new highs and then it keeps hitting these lows. From there, the price has been just continuing upward. Now, that is important because if you're a new investor and you see the price falling, like it did here in 2015, and you sell your position, you're going to end up with a loss. You never want to sell your position with a loss, and I mean that. And that is because, as you guys can tell, the price has been continuously going upward. Even though we have these lows in 2018, like we currently are seeing these lows, there's no reason for people to panic sell. And like I said before, guys, when people start selling off their positions, that is when the markets start to drop at a significant. That's when you see a bear market engage, when everyone starts panic selling. And let's just go and look at 2018. It's been a crazy year, honestly. You guys can see that the price has, it kind of topped out up here. The price of the S&P 500 sort of hit this high of $2,800, and it came crashing down after that. And people were saying, that's it, the market's going to crash, this and that. This whole year, it made a rebound. So you guys can see it broke the highs at this level, and we made a new high of the year, so $2,940. And obviously after that, the market came crashing down again, but there's no reason, and as of today, we are still rebounding. So there's no reason for people to panic sell their positions, especially if you're using stash. Don't sell your position just because you're at a loss. I feel like that's where a lot of people, they don't like investing because they don't have the experience, they don't have the knowledge, and they sell their positions with a loss, and therefore they're like, the stock market's a scam, don't invest. And I'm here to sort of debunk that. As you guys can tell, for the past 10 years, have you just held onto your position of 600, let's say you bought at the bottom, or you've been continuously compounding your investments and you've been buying throughout the entire price fluctuation, you'd be in a very good spot right now, which is why I really think it's not as scary as it seems. A lot of people make it out to be this challenging thing to be able to master. It's really simple. Guys, the green candles are indicating that the price is increasing, and the red candles indicate that the price is going down. That is so, it's like black and white to me. Alright guys, so that is it for today. I hope you guys all enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I am so thrilled to see this channel growing in the way it has. I'm thankful for the 127 subscribers I have, I believe. Let's just get this bread, guys. That's all I gotta say. Let's get this bread. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time.